I think the Pakistan minister also forgot that Indus Water is a treaty and it stands valid only when you met the criteria that were set for it, first and foremost. And if you're trying to create tension between the two countries, and if you're trying to create nonsense in the other country, and if you're trying to target the other country, definitely the treaty stands null and void. Kashmir is a part of India. Nobody, how much ever Pakistan tries, you cannot claim Kashmir. It is ours. It is India's part and parcel of India. So you don't want Kashmir to flourish, you don't want Kashmir to prosper, you don't want Kashmiri people to lead a normal life, then boss, we are against you. Yes, we are against Pakistan on this. Every single terrorist needs to be eliminated because you have touched Bharat, will not leave you.
Yesterday, Pakistan Prime Minister said, we have right up on Indus Water, we will fight for it on international platform.
Yeah.
What is your opinion upon that, ma'am?
I think the Pakistan minister also forgot that Indus Water is a treaty and it stands valid only when you met the criteria that were set for it, first and foremost. And if you're trying to create tension between the two countries, and if you're trying to create nonsense in the other country, and if you're trying to target the other country, definitely the treaty stands null and void. That's what we have been doing, and we have kept it under abeyance because that's the need of the hour. You need to be taught a lesson. That's what we are doing now. And one more thing is, it's up to him where he takes the issue, because entire international arena today is very, very vocal about the impact of terrorism on India, especially Kashmir. How Pakistan has been nurturing terrorists, how Pakistan has been sheltering terrorists for the past so many years, and they have been constantly targeting India, which we will not leave it. And yes, we have and I think if you are aware, most of the countries, almost all the world countries are with India in this, because every country puts its foot down when it comes to terrorism. And in this particular case, what has happened the other day, what we have seen in Kashmir, is not only sad, but it is barbaric. I would say, because it's such act of heinous act, it definitely requires international attention as well. Because they were the people who have attacked were terrorists. They were not as quoted by some of the Western media. I would also take that point, because some of the Western media quoted them saying that they were militants, they were gunmen. No, let me put it very clearly here. They were terrorists. They spoke about terrorism, and they in fact accepted that they were that, first thing. And second thing is, the people they have targeted were mere civilians. They were tourists. They were not political pawns. They were not people whom you can use for your whom you can use for your whims and fancies. No, you had a small guy who was there just having a pony ride. You had an elderly man who went there with his family just to enjoy a vacation. They were all tourists. They went there to enjoy the scenic beauty of Kashmir. What did they do wrong? Were they actually targeting you? No. They were not I think they were not from military, they were not from army, they were not from any of those forces. They were just mere civilians trying to enjoy a vacation with their family. What gives you the right to target them? They haven't done anything wrong, right? How can you ask? And this particular act of standing there, asking them their religion and trying to confirm which religion they belong to, and then asking them to recite some religious things, and then if they couldn't fulfill that criteria, they are shot down. Is it how? I don't know. If this is what Pakistan thinks is valid, then yes. If you think it is valid, we'll show you what is India also. And it is not like I'm not challenging or things like that, but yes, if you target Indians, if you talk, if you try to even look at Bharati, then definitely we are going to take the, I think, strongest steps on earth. Because I'll tell you one thing, Kashmir is a part of India. Nobody, how much ever Pakistan tries, you cannot claim Kashmir. It is ours. It is India's part and parcel of India. And yes, Kashmir is trying to normalize today, isn't it? We have got fair elections there. We had got people coming back to normalcy there. We have got tourists visiting there. Only in 2023, we saw almost 2 crore tourists visit that particular place after so long. So you don't want Kashmir to flourish. You don't want Kashmir to prosper. You don't want Kashmiri people to lead a normal life. then boss, we are against you. Yes, we are against Pakistan on this. We are with Kashmiris today. I'll tell you the reason also here. When that incident happened, those people, the terrorists actually targeted people on religion. They asked which religion you belong to and then they shot people there. But the same Kashmiris from that particular religion which they said was our religion or the terrorist religion, they were the people who saved the other tourists there. Till the time the forces went there, only the neighborhood people helped those people. And today it is the duty of every Indian to stand by Kashmiris. It is I think that is what we can do for Kashmir. And I think we have to visit Kashmir more. We have to visit Kashmir more. We have to show our solidarity to Kashmir. We have to make the people understand, especially Pakistanians understand that boss, this is our place. This is our India. Just by merely hitting someone or targeting someone or killing someone, you cannot probably reduce the strength of us or our resilience of us. No, you can't. We have been facing such kind of things from long, we'll face you. But one thing is for sure, whatever said by our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, is true. Every single terrorist needs to be eliminated. उन्होंने यही बोला था, मिट्टी में मिला देंगे और मिला के ही छोड़ेंगे हम लोग. Because you have touched Bharat, will not leave you.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update.